The whole idea of our Powolny modem started with underground coal, and I'm talking about the long wall environment. So everyone who has ever been underground knows about how the conditions of long wall are harsh, and the fiber is not the perfect solution in that circumstances to try to source the data from the shearer or from the continuous miners, because it simply cracks. So we started our installations on the long wall shearers. The solution is very simple because it uses the existing infrastructure, and that's the beauty of that solution, that we are using the high voltage cables or existing trailing cables to source the data from the machine. Actually, we've got our stand here, and we've got the designer of the system, Dr. Douglas Carter, and we'll have a pleasure to give you some more detailed information about various applications of our Powolny modems. Some of statistics. Long wall market is very limited. We've got 26 long walls in Australia, then 48 in United States, 70 in Poland, then 100 in Russia. So the natural expansion of our products was on other gear, and we are talking about development applications with the continuous miners, with the feeder breakers, with the shuttle cars. Frankly speaking, we can source the data from every single unit of mobile equipment which has got electric motor and then a trailing cable. So we were able to provide, I checked actually the statistics in our system today in the morning. So we delivered 980 of such systems worldwide, mostly in Australia, but also in South Africa, in the United States, and recently in Europe. It all started in underground, in coal mining industry. However, we are busy right now with also other applications, which is hard rock mining, also underground. There were some concerns about the fact that we wouldn't be able to source the data from shuttle cars because of the special design of the cable reelers with the slip rings. However, we've just concluded our tests with Joy in South Africa, and also Swansea Industries here in Australia, and we were able to prove that we are able to achieve the data enough to transfer even the live video from the shuttle cars. Actually, the recent installation of our Powolny modems is Grosvenor by Anglo American, where we installed 26 of our cameras, and we've got online monitoring from the long wall. In terms of where we can install our communication systems, so as I already mentioned, the first installation we've done were on the long wall systems, then continuous miners, and we are busy with our installation right now on the shuttle cars, feeder breaker, and ventilation systems. What I have to mention is I'm talking about we can not only source the data from the machine, but our Powolny modems can be used for automation of the equipment. So actually we can send the data to program the machine or to control the machine. So we are really looking forward to the automation phase of the underground mining equipment. Some statistics, we are able to transfer enough data to, as already mentioned, to secure the live streaming of from our flameproof HD cameras. There are two types of, I don't want to go into the details, but there are two types of cables that are used for this data transfer. One would be the long wall cables with extra pilot cores, so we can secure the transfer of over 100 megabits per second over 400 meters. And in terms of regular cables with just power cores, we can secure the data of 40 megabits per second also on the same distance. Our applications for the power line modems can be extended easily with Wi-Fi aerials. So it gives you the heaps of opportunities to have the Wi-Fi bubble around the machine where internet is needed for the communication or for installation of the proximity detections. What sort of data are we able to transfer? I'm talking purely and simply in that area. This is 25% of Nautitech turnover, that we are the provider of infrastructure. So my teaser or the presentation is not about data analytics or any software analytics, but it's just a simple proof that also in terms of hardware, one can be really innovative. So we secure the transfer of data for production reporting. We secure the data for the maintenance of the machine and data logging. And also in terms of safety, our systems can be connected to proximity detection system. So that's why we are able to send the signals when, for example, no-go zones are breached, or there are various configurations that the system can be applied. We've got our stand here with installation of our power line modems and our cameras. I've got top engineers here, Douglas Carter and Mary Bell, so we are ready to answer all your questions if you have any. Thank you very much, Lee.